are at the company's garden in the heart of Cape Town.
Yeah, we haven't been here for ages. I think the last time we were here was in 1995, just after we got married. I think it's about time we came to visit.
And I think we are surrounded by history here.
My angel?
Yes, and we are standing under the Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu Arch. Beautiful.
Incredible, eh?
Yeah. So we need to go and explore this place.
I'm telling you, if I look at the buildings around us, the history is going to be wild.
A walking history experience today.
That's true, that's true. So come, let's go and explore. So this is the slave lodge.
Yes, this will be before we enter the garden.
Yes.
It says here the old slave lodge at the top of Adderley Street, which is this street, was built by the Dutch East India Company to house its slaves who were brought from India, Indonesia and Mozambique. The original building was a plain single story and it was completed in 1680.
Wild. Crazy.
Let's go take a closer look.
Yes.
1664 to 1848, from slave to citizen.
It's a beautiful building, eh?
Oh, look at this entrance.
Yeah. And it's right here at the top point of Adderley Street.
My mom used to work at Standard Bank in Adderley Street. It was one of her first jobs. And she explained how lunchtimes they went for a wander through the garden.
It must have been wild back then too, eh?
All right, so we are looking at a statue of General Jan Smuts.
I thought so.
This is the entrance to Parliament Lane, and it's a statue by Ivan Mitford Barberton of the historic statesman General Jan Smuts. Quite a big statue, hey?
It is big.
This is Parliament Lane.
Yes, just next to the slave lodge.
Yes. Now what it says, my angel, listen to this. Cape Town's first post office operated from a side door of the slave lodge from 1840. So in Parliament's garden across the way is a statue of Queen Victoria by sculptor Sir Thomas Brock.
Let's have a look there. There it is. Look at that. Wow, how am I going to get closer to that?
Because there I don't think we as normal citizens will get.
No. Now I think this might have been where the post office was operating from, the side of the slave lodge.
So we can only access this incredible cathedral before we go into the garden. So we need to do that if we can at all.
Yes. We're taking a slow walk up Whale Street.
And the buildings which surround me. All right. St. George's Cathedral, established 1848. The People's Cathedral.
This is going to be fun. I wonder if it's got a cornerstone.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm automatically in cornerstone mode.
Yes. So the gentleman just said we're not allowed to take a video inside. We can take pictures, but we're not allowed a video. So the next shots will be a few pictures.
Yes.
That is so beautiful, eh?
Oh, it's just incredible. It is just incredibly beautiful.
That's stunning. Cathedral Church of St. George the Martyr, Anglican Church of Southern Africa.
This is also the Archbishop.
I must be honest with you, this is stunning. Look at this.
It is insane.
Check a little squirrel.
Squirrel in the company's garden.
Hello.
Hello, cutie.
He's expecting something to chow.
We have nothing for you. So in case you didn't know, the company's garden is the oldest garden in South Africa.
I can imagine.
The garden was originally created in the 1650s by the region's first European settlers and provided fertile ground to grow fresh produce to replenish ships rounding the Cape.
Wow. That's crazy. Eh?
Yes. And I believe roughly half of the original garden remains.
1650. Whoa. Check, this is Parliament, eh?
To perimeter fencing. Yes, I'm sure the perimeter fencing looks a little bit different in 2024.
I think so. It's all part of the cathedral, I think.
It looks like on the same grounds,
Yes.
babe. Yes.
And its number is number 1.
There's a very comprehensive guide of all the places online, but it's so small on my phone screen.
Yes.
We're just going to admire the beauty.
Yep,
I think this is the Houses of Parliament.
I think so too. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Beautiful building.
Sure. Columns are impressive, hey?
Yeah.
And the lights. Wow. I'm very happy to see benches dotted along the way.
Yes, I see they're busy painting the fencing now.
That says the Fairbridge Library,
Wow.
1926. I want to say it's
National
the National, yes.
National Library of South Africa.
Correct.
There we go.
I can just think what it looked like. Well, 98 years ago. Just incredible. Okay, so all those barricades says Parliament.
Yes,
So
definitely Parliament. House of Assembly, oh yes, there.
All I have to say is ooh, ah, and wow.
Exactly. That's the company garden.
Yes. Cycads, clivias, also beautifully kept.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
I must say. That's what's so refreshing about our beautiful mother city. Huh?
Yep.
Such beautiful parts remain.
Oh, this is all part of the National Library, eh? Yes, it is.
It's around the corner. This would have been the grand entrance, I would
Yes.
imagine.
Wow.
Let's hope we'll find some plaques within the confines of the garden.
Sir George Grey, Governor, 1854 to 1861.
All right, so you remember as we were walking from the car park,
Yes.
we saw on the pavement there was a sign, a stone, to say that it was originally located there.
Yeah.
So it was moved to inside here. So glad about that.
Hopefully I remember to show that when we go out again.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
that'll be
try and remind
interesting.
you.
Yes. An Egyptian goose.
What a beautiful home it has.
Yeah, and a squirrel.
I bet they thick buddies.
Yeah, for sure. Look at this bumblebee. It's busy pollinating.
From flower to flower, hey?
Yes. A white squirrel, albino.
He's definitely an albino, hey?
Yeah,
He has red eyes.
and a pink nose.
I don't think I've ever seen a white squirrel before. Oh, he's so desperate for the peanut. There we go.
No, he won't bite you.
Good job.
Here's another one. Oh, for you.
Look how he holds it with his little hands.
Yeah, cute, eh? Floss silk tree. Now see, it's the same family as the baobab.
Yeah, also known as a Brazilian kapok.
Wow, look at this tree trunk.
Covered in thorns, serious thorns.
Yeah.
How beautiful is this place?
Yeah, it is, eh? How's that tree? Its branches come right over here.
What?
It's enormous.
It must be very old. So this is the Japanese lantern. It says this stone lantern was presented to Cape Town by the government of Japan as a token of appreciation of the kindness and hospitality shown to Japanese immigrants, erected August 1932.
What? So this has been here since 1932?
Yeah, and it was rededicated at a ceremony presided over by His Excellency, the Ambassador of Japan, Mr. Toshiro Ozawa, and the Executive Mayor of the City of Cape Town, Alderman Dan Plato, December 2009.
Crazy.
To commemorate the centenary of official relations between the two countries.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Let's go check out our tree.
Yes.
Oh, look here. There must be some kind of map There is a map online, but I wish we had a printed one.
Okay, this is number 11.
Yeah, the Japanese lantern. Looks good still, hey?
Sure.
Okay, now this incredible tree. Look at this.
Hey!
Now you want to tell me this tree doesn't have a personality, looking like
sure.
this? Look at these eyes.
It's where old tree branches were cut off.
Perfect home for the squirrels.
Yes, they go inside the little folds. It's a rubber tree.
It is?
Yeah. I think that's where the squirrel's home is.
Look at these roots above soil. Wild. Love to know how old that tree is.
Yes.
It makes sense that those trees come from India and Indonesia.
Yes.
Because of the Dutch East India Company.
For sure, yeah.
I can't help but think back to what it must have been like when my mom and dad just got married and they moved to Cape Town, because she left Cape Town and then they moved back, and how they were in love and young and strolling here, because it must have been super beautiful city back in the day.
Yes. You know what I always play around with in my crazy head is what this looked like before Europeans settled here.
Yes, I know. The 200, 300, 400-year-old vibe.
Before 1652, before anybody settled here to start a settlement, how wild this area must have been and how beautiful it must have been.
No doubt. I prefer more modern conveniences, so I would have come maybe 300 years later.
Yeah, I think I was born about 400 years too late.
This is a magnolia tree.
Okay.
Incredible to think that what makes the sound around their ankles is the tops of aluminium cans.
Yes.
Yes.
This was too nice when summer now comes full on, and this is full of leaves. It's going to be in the shade.
I'm sure they didn't have to water the gardens at all this winter.
No, more than
Nature
enough
did.
water, yeah.
See, folks are having a picnic.
Yes.
Just chilling. This is a beautiful place.
Now I wonder why that is fenced in. That tree. It's a dead tree, but you see they've put supports in to keep it up.
Right.
But it doesn't fall over.
There is a little plaque.
I'm going to go read it. It must have some significance. This is number 17 on the map, and it's the pear tree.
Pyrus communis.
Then we're going to have a look.
Go check it out.
You can see the braces, and it's spring now, so most probably there are green leaves there. Oh yes, look at them. So this tree is still alive. Fantastic. Look at those green sprouts. Fantastic. So something interesting with your research, you told me about this pear tree, which is the oldest one in this garden.
Yes.
And planted by Jan van Riebeeck, or he brought it across and it was planted by someone. But the original tree trunk died. But these branches that come out now, they're called suckers, are from the original tree that grew out. And in 1980, they treated these trees, these trunks, and it still bears fruit till today.
Pears?
Yes. And I look now, it's starting to sprout green leaves. Closer, it's not dead.
Oh, it's just dead because of winter.
Yes. I am blown away.
So it's almost 400 years old, like 375?
Yes. And they've supported these branches specifically to save its life. They've tied it with cables and put these supports in, otherwise it will collapse.
That just makes our day when
Yes.
history is preserved.
For sure. So Dusty and Sandy have joined us today to take a stroll through the company's gardens, here by the sundial. As luck would have it, as the noon gun went off at the top there of Signal Hill, I missed it, I wasn't filming, but it just went off, 12 o'clock.
But I did feel it in my heart.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's still carrying on. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's carry on.
Yes, I think we go down here.
This is a gum myrtle.
Okay, it has seen better days, but it's going.
That's for sure. Oh, this is pretty.
I'm glad we don't need plaques. Everything is written on them.
Yeah. The Rutherford Fountain.
Rutherford with 2 O's.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
Look at this.
It looks ancient.
Yeah, it does, eh? This fountain was erected by his family as a memorial of Hawson Edwards Rutherford Esquire, who was for the greater portion of his active and benevolent life a resident in this colony, and for 3 years, at the close of it, a member of the Legislative Council, 1864.
1864. Yes, and water still comes out of this
Yes.
little spout.
Incredible.
Here's more.
It's a scripture, yeah. Jesus said, whoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again, but whoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water, springing up. The rest I can't see.
In an everlasting life.
Ah, wow.
I can't get over the 1864.
That's
and
wild,
in what
eh?
shape it still is. Love that.
Yes. Oh, it looks like there's a little tea garden here.
Oh, yes.
We might see the tea garden later.
Do you know, I love that you call it a tea garden, because they call it a restaurant today. But for me, it'll always be a tea garden.
Definitely.
Because
No,
my
it's-
parents spoke about the tea garden in the company's garden.
in my head, it just is a tea garden.
I also want to tell you what beautiful Afrikaans name the company's garden has.
What?
It's Compagniestuin or Compagnietuin.
That's
What a
fantastic.
beautiful
Yeah.
word that is.
Yeah.
You say this is Cecil.
I think this is Cecil, for sure.
You are indeed correct. Cecil John.
Yep,
He's waving at us.
I see him. Cecil John Rhodes, 1855 to 1902. Your hinterland is there.
Is he pointing to our hinterland?
Yes.
And it never fails to amaze me how many tourists love our country.
Oh, yes. Check this oak tree behind Cecil.
Oh,
Brand new leaves sprouted.
gorgeous. All right. super grateful for all the benches.
Yes.
I've only had to sit down once,
You're doing so well
but
there.
they
Yeah.
are there if I need them.
This must be some nursery.
Yeah, they probably sell seedlings and
And they grow plants to replant, yeah.
slave bell.
Oh no. Is this the slave bell?
I don't know. I read about a slave bell, so let's see. That might be something else.
1855.
And the bell tower, 1911. It looks like the date on the bell, babe,
It's
is
1855.
it 80? Oh, the bell is 1855.
Crazy. So the bell is 1855 and they built the tower in 1911.
This bell originally hung in the old townhouse on Green Market Square, where it was used for giving the fire alarm. So it wasn't a slave bell.
Okay.
It was cast by C&G Mears Founders, London in 1855.
Crazy.
The rate of ringing indicated whether the fire was increasing or abating by ringing quickly or slowly. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
In 1911, the bell was moved to this replica of the historic 18th century slave bell tower at
Oh,
Elsenburg Farm near Stellenbosch.
Look, look what the slave bell tower looked like.
Okay, well, copied it well.
Yeah.
All right.
It was used back then to indicate the closing time of the gardens.
Yeah, so that visitors knew they had to depart.
Natal wild banana.
KZN is also in the house.
Yep.
This is such a typical banana tree.
Yes. But it grows tall, eh?
Oh, reminds me of holidays on the south coast of Natal.
Yeah.
And those blue bags of bananas hanging everywhere.
Yes, yes.
In the plantations.
So many people come here to enjoy the place, eh?
Yeah, I saw cyclists.
I saw a tour guide taking 2 people on bicycles as a tour through here.
Yes.
That's incredible.
I mean, there is just so much to see. It's
Yes.
like mind-blowing. Oh, look at all the pigeons.
Yes.
All right, so this is the thorn fountain, right?
Okay. Look at all the fishies.
I don't think there's going to be any more info for us, unless it's this side. Love that little ribbon below the bowl. Strelitzias.
Oh yes. These are beautiful flowers, eh?
They are. I'm sure their time is coming. What gorgeous tree is that? Do you want to have a quick squeeze?
Yes. Outeniqua yellowwood. Evergreen.
What a gorgeous tree that is.
Sure. It's an
Aren't they
evergreen.
the yellow woods that get gigantically big in the Tsitsikamma
I think so.
National Park
I think
in
it's
the
them.
forest?
I think it's from family of that, yes.
Or if you want to go back again, you do. I will wait.
People have made a few furniture pieces from yellow wood
Oh, yes.
over the years. Look at our mountain.
Whoa. It was covered with clouds when we came in this morning.
Yes, I think the cable car can now go and the folks will have views.
Yes, when we came in this morning, there were no views.
No.
It's the VOC vegetable garden.
All right, let's go look.
Check, here's already. Ribbon bush.
Rose scented pelargonium.
Wow.
Okay. Waxberry. In 1652, a refreshment station was established. And this was it.
Really?
By November 1653, it was reported to the VOC headquarters in the Netherlands that the garden was producing enough crops to supply the passing ships.
What?
The first Cape wine was produced in 1659 from grapes grown in the garden.
Really? That's insane, eh? Check the water. Just having a bath, you see.
Yes.
Incredible this water, eh?
There is something that looks old with some writing. Let's go have a look.
Well, this must be the water that they got to,
The
Grow
little
the-
channel, hey?
yeah, to grow the crops, to supply the ships. Because you can see, yeah, they've got all these little canals
Yes.
going around.
Yes, I see that.
So what they must probably do is block up here, and then the water pushes up that way and goes into the... But I don't think they use that anymore. It's just hose pipes now.
The Gorinaikwa used the Table Valley area with its sweet streams.
Wow. So interesting, eh?
Sweet streams. The pipe looks old.
Yeah, cast iron. Look at the little grape bunches growing on this vine already. They're just starting now.
Good heavens.
Can you believe that's going to turn into grapes? Incredible. It's already shaped like a bunch, huh?
Now you tell me that this is not the most beautiful city in the world.
There's Lion's Head, there's Table Mountain, and there's Devil's Peak.
We're just missing Signal Hill.
Yeah, it's
But it's
behind.
there.
It's there. It's just on the other side.
So it looks like they lock up that portion at night.
Uh,
There were the gates we just
Yes,
came out
they
of.
do. Yes.
Do you want to take a stroll around here while I find myself a bench?
Yes, I'll do that. So this is the Delville Wood Memorial, eh?
Yes, it's quite a famous name.
Yeah.
Well-known name.
This is a pretty old cannon. Erected to the memory of the officers and men of the SA Navy Artillery who fell in the Greater War 1914 to 1919. This memorial was further dedicated on 26 April 1970 by the SAHA Association and the Gunners Association Western Province branch to the memory of all artillery men who laid down their lives for their country.
Bella. You're gonna fall in there, and then I'm gonna leave you there.
You check this old cannon.
Always fascinated by cannons.
Yes. I can just see them in the old days. Loading it from the front, pushing down the ball, pushing the sack of gunpowder down, and then they light it over here. And pow!
Oh no, I don't go that vivid. Mine is already lit and my ball has been fired.
Okay.
So there's a big section cordoned off here, and it says the new memorial will honor by name the contribution of over 1,700 black South Africans who served and died during the First World War of 1914 to 1918.
Wow.
1,700.
That's
a lot of folks,
A lot of folks, yeah. This is what it's going to look like, eh?
Looks like it. One representing each life.
Yeah. Major General Sir Henry Timson Lucan.
There we go. Commander, Legion of Honor,
Yay.
Order of the Nile. Oh no, that's just too impressive a title.
Yeah. He was born on the 24th of May 1860 and died 16 December 1925.
He served his king and country and was beloved by his fellow men.
The company's garden. Okay, one should actually take a picture of this as you come into the garden so that you know where to go with all the numbers and stuff like that, eh?
Yeah, I've got the picture on my phone. It's just too difficult in the sun to refer to a little screen like that every time.
Yeah. Jan Christian Smuts.
My daddy was named after him.
Yes.
So this is the National Gallery in front of us.
Oh, really?
Ezekiel National Gallery.
Wow.
And a gaggle of Egyptian geese.
That's for sure. And they're all gaggling.
They're visiting the National Gallery.
Yes.
Listen, I'm not so sure that I can walk much further.
There's a bench right here or up front there.
Okay, let me make it to the next one and then you see what's further.
Okie dokes.
You can see this side is quieter.
Yes.
The Adderley Street side is much busier.
Yeah. And that's the South African Museum.
Yes. We're not going inside places today.
No.
we'll never leave.
It's just about the walking around in the garden and
Yes.
enjoying the monuments and the beautiful buildings from the outside for us today. I think I'm going to take a seat.
You're going to join me on the bench?
Yeah. Working in the gardens. Incredible how neat they keep them. A lot of work going on here. New things being erected. This is all still part of the South African Museum. Massive. Holocaust Center. Must be the Jewish synagogue. The little theater. Oh, look at this. The Lion's Gate. Wow. Has to be a national monument. And this side as well. The cannon over here and that side. Wow. So I found the lioness gates.
Wow, and they're the original lionesses. Is there an inscription or anything there?
Nothing, it's just got a national monument sign on it.
Okay. Yeah, that's just too far for me.
Yeah.
Listen, I was wrong. That other big dome wasn't the planetarium. This smaller dome here that you can see through here next to the South African Museum, that's the planetarium.
Oh, okay, there. That brown dome. Okay. But listen, I haven't had breakfast today.
I know.
So I'm having a discussion with my tum-tum.
Or the tum-tum is having a discussion with you.
And I'm losing that argument.
I've seen some trimmed hedges on the way here. I just want to peep in there on our way to the tea garden.
Okie dokes.
These are what I was looking for.
Okay. Well, it was a clever move because there were no stairs now.
Yes. Avoided the stairs
Yeah.
inadvertently. Listen, nature is just incredible.
Yeah.
You know the expression pigeon-toed?
Yes, yes.
So I was sitting on my bench waiting for you, and a pigeon with only one toe on the one foot comes by. But he's acting completely normal, as
Yeah.
if there's nothing wrong. This is very beautiful.
Yes.
And so soft.
Is it soft?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Eh? The new shoots shooting out here, though. That's why it's so soft. Look at
Beautiful and green.
that. Yeah.
Let's go in here.
Looks like there's a grave there. Oh, it's for AIDS, eh?
Oh, is that an AIDS ribbon? Yes. Super beautiful, this.
Really nice. So these are roses. This is the rose garden.
This must be the rose garden.
Yes. Okay, I just realized that these are roses.
They're pruned and ready for the season.
Yeah, there's one that's flowering.
One red rose.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
The last rose is for you because no one can make better tea than you, and 5 roses. Did I lose you there?
But completely. I like rooibos.
Same here. I don't know when last I've had normal tea.
Yeah. We are incredibly lucky
Yes.
to live in this area.
Coffee at the Vine.
All right.
Just going to sit here and have
think
something to
so.
chow. At Coffee at the Vine.
So they don't serve fries.
Yes.
But the lady convinced me to indulge in a slice of cheesecake, and I'm going to have it with a cappuccino.
So I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to have a flat white, and I'm really hungry. So I'm going to have an open sandwich, sourdough with pesto, and layered salami and boiled egg, and Emmentaler cheese.
Ooh, I might just have a bite.
You can, just not too many bites.
You haven't had breakfast.
Yes.
I have, so I'm happy with a cheesecake.
Cool. Voyages of Discovery. Oi. Jan van Riebeek. Remember the old Wonderland note used to have his face on it. Delville Wood Memorial, we were there. This lovely little garden out here.
How gorgeous are these cups?
Hey, you love the blue and white, eh?
Yeah, it's the Delft vibe. Look, the little springbok. How gorgeous is that teaspoon?
Brilliant, eh?
Also blue and white.
Yes.
Love that.
So this is the cappuccino for Sonny, and this is the flat white for me.
Yes.
So I've had many cappuccinos. I've had a few flat whites, and I struggle to know the difference. But
Very similar to me too.
exactly. So, but I'm just having a flat white to be different.
I can't wait.
And I think this is one of the nicest I've ever had. Seriously.
I had a taste. It is pretty good.
Yeah, very nice.
Mine is just as good, and my cup is prettier.
Mine's got a nice building on. Yeah, the flavour is
And I like it that it's
delicious.
nice small cups.
No, this is stunning.
I'm enjoying it too.
Well, this is our food.
Okay, so I'm not the biggest baked cheesecake fan in the world,
Yes.
but I am in the mood for something rich and indulgent.
It looks really nice and creamy, eh?
Yes, so I thought I'd have that.
And this is mine. Sourdough egg, salami.
Pesto and Emmental. Oh, my favorite cheese.
Let's go for it.
You enjoyed the carrot salad?
It's got balsamic vinegar. It was delicious.
That's quite unusual. We should try that. I've never tasted that before. Your sandwich good? I think the egg is just the perfect combination for you.
I forgot to put some sugar on. Sugar, salt.
Yeah, okay, please, no sugar.
Sugar will make it taste totally different.
That's a lot of salt.
And some pepper.
And this is just the perfect place for a family outing. Right?
This is such a light meal. Really nice. Very happy we stopped here.
Very, very happy we came today.
Yeah. So I just want to tell you
Yes.
that open sandwich of mine was delish.
You enjoyed it?
I loved it. The combination of the egg, the salami, and the mozzarella cheese made it. It was
Emmental.
Oh, it was Emmental. Sorry, it was Emmental.
How could you forget?
Yeah. The taste, that combination was absolutely stunning.
All right, and I'm still not a baked cheesecake fan. There was a floral note in there, which is not really my vibe, but I'm glad to have tried it. I was in the mood for fries.
Yes, yes.
I picked cheesecake instead, and the coffee was incredibly good.
But what I wanted to say is that the few bites of that cheesecake I got, I enjoyed the floral taste.
You
It
did?
reminded me of
Turkish delight,
Turkish
the
delight.
rose water
and
taste.
those nougats that we've eaten in the
Yes.
past with the rose in it.
Yes,
I
yes,
loved
yes.
it. I enjoyed it.
Look at the cute logo. Table Mountain and a squirrel.
Yes.
Ginormous squirrel. No, it was good.
Stunning.
At least you're not hungry anymore.
Not at this stage, but it won't be long.
I hear drums. I'm hoping to catch the drums.
Let's go and have a look.
Oh, please don't stop.
Hear the drum beats.
Yes. Fantastic sound, that drum, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes. I can feel Dusty and Sandy jiggling in the background. And that for you is the standout, the old pear tree. The pear tree is actually very incredible in my mind because of what it went through, and it's been revived, and I see the new leaves growing again now. That's fantastic.
And the fact that they put those supports up there.
And
It's
the
a special
cables,
place.
they've tied cables around it to keep the branches up. And,
Yes.
Oh, it's wild.
And the most amazing thing is entry to this place is 100% free.
Yes.
You bring your picnic, you come and sit on the grass on a picnic blanket, sit on benches. It doesn't have to cost you anything.
Ah, look here. This is where you remember the parliament where it had the fire?
Is that it?
Look at that roof structure's open over there.
I saw that. Is that from a fire, you think?
I think that's where it was damaged with that fire. Yeah.
I'm telling you now one thing. The set designer for Lord of the Rings came here
To get
to check this out.
Yeah.
But they can never emulate this.
Wow.
Look all along the ground though. I mean, this is just incredible. There seems to be a little pond.
I see that.
Take a little walk down here, bud.
The fernery.
The fernery? All right. Not much happening in this little pond at the moment.
No. The one leads into the other, into the other.
Yeah.
Just be careful, it's very uneven here. Eh?
I think this may be slippery too.
Yes.
I'll steer clear of the few muddy sections. Good job for seeing this.
I think it's a well.
Oh, it must definitely be an old well.
Oh yes, there's water down there.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Definitely water down there. I'm glad they got these gratings in there to stop the...
So am I.
I'm surprised at how little litter there's down there. Look at this pipe coming out of the tree.
Oh,
Hey?
looks like a big faucet.
Must have been some kind of a pump to the underground well.
That's incredible. It's an
wild.
old trunk.
Yes. Crazy.
It's very uneven, the cobbles here.
Yes, let's just take it easy. So we were just at the well.
We came in from the back entrance.
Yes.
Now, unmistakably a well. though.
Yeah.
Well, I think there are 41 or 51 points of interest in the company's garden. So I gave up
Yeah.
very soon after we entered because it's just too difficult on the small screens. But actually, it's just enjoyable taking it all in.
Just walking around, not researching, just enjoying everything.
And to see so many fellow South Africans and international tourists enjoy this magnificent city, it just warms my heart.
Yeah, true. Now, I've been having a blast today. Today I've enjoyed myself. This was
you.
so relaxing to walk through here, to see, to think. It's this beautiful park within a major metropolis. Insane.
A world city.
Yeah.
And one forgets about places like this right under our noses.
Exactly.
I have only one word. Fantastic.
I had an amazing time. I really, this is so relaxing just walking through here. It's fantastic.
If you're ever in Cape Town or if you live close by and haven't been here in a long time, do it.
Yeah, won't be disappointed. And then you end it off with a nice snack. That's brilliant. We had fun, and I just want to say thanks for joining us.